All right, I'm going to do two things at once. Well, three things. I want to first thank all the sponsors for helping us make this a wonderful evening. So I'd love for you in your beautiful programs, if you flip to the sponsor section, I want us to give them a round of applause. I'm going to call your name. If there's representatives from that organization, I would love for you to stand so we could recognize you. And actually, I don't want you to sit down until I finish. So we have Chick-fil-A. Would they please stand? I know Keith is being honored here. PNC Bank. Who is the PNC here today? There we go. Catherine, how are you doing? All right. Prince George's Community College. I know they're not here, but they send their support. We have Korenik Construction Group. Korenik. We have SunTrust Bank. I know we have a couple of folks from SunTrust Bank. You better stand up in your bar. We have Giant Food, National Education Association, Wegmans, NBC, Comcast NBC Universal, excuse me. O'Malley, Miles, Nyland, Gilmore, Berman Enterprises, Uncanny Design. Everyone deserves to be groomed for success. And are there any other sponsors? Please stand. If I just admitted you, please stand. Could you give them a round of applause, please? We want to really thank you guys. Every year it's the same thing. You start from scratch, you start from zero, you have a goal you want to hit, and you're praying people are going to include you in their list of organizations and events to sponsor. And we know there are a whole lot of events going on around Prince George's County, so thank you guys for your support. The second thing I want to do is quickly honor board members and their spouses. I know we had mentors stand up before, so let's honor the board members. Could the board members please stand? And your spouses. Would you give them a round of applause? These guys and their spouses are amazing, consistent, and committed individuals. I happen to think that this organization has the best board anywhere in the greater Washington region. I think you are seeing the fruits of that. This board commits to a $500 personal give and a $2,000 get. So we have ratcheted up our game. That's a sign of the organization maturity and their commitment to who we are and what we do. So give them another round of applause, please. Thank you, guys. All right, I guess the last thing I have to do is the toughest. Now, I did have a speech for this. I am so proud tonight, and I hope you guys are enjoying your time. This is our fundraiser, and my job is to render and give the appeal. It is probably the toughest job to do because I'm watching your faces, and I'm looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. And you know what I'm going to ask you to do. But every year we have to do this. And I hope the sense you have from tonight is that your investment makes a tremendous difference. So I did prepare a couple of remarks. And I guess what I share is my level of commitment and confidence and why I think this is so important. I have volunteered for this organization for at least 9 years. Nearly 20 hours a week, unpaid. And in fact, yesterday, it took me 14 hours just to write this 3-page appeal. I have moved from being the founding executive director of this amazing organization and have now become board chair of a brilliant team, which you just saw. Next year, someone will be standing in this spot other than me. It might be a new board chair or someone who is just as passionate about our work. Thanks to you, we have a full-time executive director, an amazing guy with awesome energy named Dayon McLaren Johnson. Give him a round of applause. Two huge points in that. One is we have a full-time executive director. Two is Dayon McClary Johnson. I mean, this guy has come in, and it's tough to follow a founding executive director or board chair. And this guy has stepped in and taken charge, and you can tell from the young people the impact that he and all the mentors are having in their lives, so we couldn't be more happy. We have a wonderful team of teachers. You've met Cindy, who leads that team. We have amazing volunteers and mentors who spend time encouraging and role modeling for our young people as they tutor, expose them to new things, and simply let them know that we care by listening and spending quality time with them. Let me tell you what we hope to accomplish tonight. We are better positioned than we have ever been to push this organization to a place where it tilts the academic results of students. We are shaking things up. You get it? Tilt. Shake. As we prepare to expand our work in partnership with Prince George's County Public School System, I implore you to dig deep for a personally meaningful contribution to this mission. The government, the school system, nonprofits, and community youth events. None of them alone can achieve the progress that we need without you. So, what are you investing in? Let's just think about how many students this team will impact over the next several months. 600 students. Can everybody say 600 students? 600. That's a lot of students. It's actually more than that. It's a big, 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 big number. If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we get to Donald Trump. Big, big, big numbers. Okay. In 2005, when we started, we probably served 12 students that year. So you get a sense of how much your investment has returned. It's amazing. For the first time, we are able to rightly call ourselves an organization and not a program. My appeal tonight is aligned with our organization's goal to raise $80,000 to make sure we can maximize our impact with our students. This funding supports our leadership development retreat, other character building experiences. Your money supports our college tours and provides resources that will help us maximize the increase in our students' academic performance and their test scores. I want all of you to consider doing something extra tonight. Join us as we change our world by unleashing the potential in our young people, boys and girls. Let's do it together. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to ask you in some form or fashion to make a contribution, to do something extra. And the way I'd like you to think about it is I'm actually going to ask, we've never done this before, but given we're in a new day and we have so much wonderful work happening, I'm going to ask for something extra special tonight. I'd like to know if there's any of you in the room who will join us by contributing $2,500 or more. If you would, I know I got a table in the back because I told them I was doing this earlier. They're going to shout out, "We got you covered, Rob," all right? So I need anybody who's willing, $2,500. Who will in? All right, not students, seriously, seriously. All right, do we have any? Do we have any? All right, we got one. We need a couple more. All right, thank you very much, Keith. We need a couple more. I'll take one more. I got one more. Mr. Greg Wells, thank you very much. I said we needed one more, well, we go for one more. Why not? You guys see what's happening, so I'll take a moment for one more. Anybody else? All right, we'll take it. I didn't tell you where we started. I should have told you where we started. So we want to hit 80, okay?